We've got a couple of questions we need to answer. Tools of Souls will be in here shortly. We got to address some of the client handles and stuff. I'm going to show you what's going on with that. I threw this in here just about 5 minutes ago, but I have been using this Klein 15-in-1, not to be confused with the 13-in-1, for, I don't know, whenever I made this video about this. So a good while now, and I can already tell you the grip is better than these guys. So we're going to be looking at that. I put some cold shrink on here. I was trying to take off one layer, and I cut both layers off. But that's okay, so we can kind of report to you about this handle. We might even break one of these handles live while we're on here to see what's going on. Klein may or may not be looking at my channel now. What's up, vegan? So I got an email from Klein. They're asking my input, which I told you guys, I don't know, a couple of months ago that might be happening. So I'm kind of giving my input and trying to make Klein as good as they can possibly be. That's why I'm so critical on them in the first place. We've got a couple other screwdrivers to compare, and we're going to be talking about, where is it now? I had a box. It has to do with this cable. What's up, Jamie Drew? Has to do with this cable and this, but I'll show you what it is. It's this system here. Love Klein, just the handles wouldn't slip so much. So we need your feedback. So you got to give us the feedback down in the comments below which screwdrivers are slipping so that they will know, and we can maybe start working on this together, because I wouldn't say that I'm partnering with anybody, but they are interested in the input of what I have to say as a professional and so on. So I think that's pretty cool. We've made a couple of fastener videos and screw videos and things like that. So I think it's pretty cool that all this is happening now. And I can't really say too much else about what they're planning on doing, but what I can tell you, I will tell you as I know it. This is what Tools of Souls had so much trouble trying to figure out. Here he is now. What's going on, man?
Nothing. How are you, sir?
Hey, pretty good. Okay, so this right here, this box right here, and this cable, I will link them below for convenience. You don't have to get this one. You can get something similar. This isn't for an affiliate. This is just what works very well. I bought this yesterday. It showed up at my door today. It's $60. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any reverb or any stupid settings. It only has a bare minimum. I've already got the piece on my chest right now. It's a knob. This takes a power in, and it takes the XLR out, and it'll work with any XLR mic. This is you can see where it's responding to me talking, because it's sitting here on my chest right now, right there. I'm going to plug it in so you guys can hear the difference. But I won't be able to hear you, so I'm not going to leave it on, but I'm going to let you hear the quality, and you're going to let me know. I'm going to plug it in right now. So it's plugged in.
Ooh.
Wait, I think I can hear you.
Yes, you can hear me.
Can you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that. Bummer. Oh, hang on. Okay, so maybe it won't work with YouTube together.
Put in a headset. Have
Yeah,
something
no,
that
no, no.
uses a headset with it.
Yeah, I'll have to put it in a headset if I want to. It works when I record. It does not work on YouTube Live. Darn it, man. I thought we had this thing figured out. I really did. It works with recording, but not YouTube Live is so fidgety, man.
Fidgety.
I'm going to try and unplug it and plug it back in. Just a Hail Mary.
All right.
Nothing.
Well, I've seen the new Klein stuff at Lowe's just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, it looks all right, but maybe you guys
not
are
a company
different.
I think of when I think of pry bars and things like that of that magnitude. I gotta say,
Yeah.
definitely kind of surprised to see it.
I technically, I probably would not include them in terms of hammers and pry bars. Like that's not something I
I
think
don't
they
know
could
who's
do.
making those hammers. Isn't what they made before? I think S-Wing used to make their hammers or something. They look very similar. I don't know that for sure. But Klein
Mm.
used to have kind of like that beige, almost yellowish, kind of like this color, faded colored handle, almost the
Yeah.
wider part of this Romex. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's a good hammer. The stuff that's out now, I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna have to try it out. Tension headaches suck. What's going on? Yes, they do.
Sorry, Sarah. Hope you recover.
32500 HDT. Okay, 32500 HDT. We have one of those here somewhere. So this is it here. Hang on. 32500 HDRT. Now, I've got an HDT somewhere in here. I've got a bunch of screwdrivers
You
in
might
here.
have a problem. What's up, Rod the Bod?
What's going on, Rodney? Okay, so we'll just go with this one. I haven't experienced this one giving me any trouble, but it's shaped very similarly to the one that does give me trouble, which is also on this table somewhere. What we're going to do tonight, I'm ultimately going to put you guys up here. We're going to be removing this wall here. Just in case you guys are wondering, what's the best, like, kind of arm thing? This thing right here. It's the small rig. It's the same people that make this cage here.
Nice. I do
Dude,
like that cage.
Dude, this thing here grabs onto anything, and when it grabs, let me tell you, look at how sturdy this is.
Yeah.
And it actually like chews up the wood. Like it grabs, okay? So we just took I don't even know what it was. I smashed it on the floor to cut it, to get it to this thickness because I wanted to get it more round, you know? And that's the result. And then I cut this off with my Klein diagonals because I got the bigger diagonals. And I was like, how bad are these things? You know what I mean? Like, are they mean or not? So I was going for like one-handed to see if I could cut this wood in half.
Yeah.
And these things are actually, so I'll show you the difference of the, and by the way, this is how I like my clients to feel when they first
Sorry,
get
Jones.
out of the box. I like when they are stiff. The newer client stuff makes me a little bit nervous. That's good. That's a good, you got to wear them in, you know?
Yes.
And you got to wear these in. I bought a pair the other day, man. I didn't have to wear them in at all. Like even these,
No.
I haven't used them that much, and they're starting to wear in, but they still kind of get stuck right there. Like they don't just drop, you know.
Yeah.
But some of the newer Klein stuff is like pre-worn. Like these came silky smooth. These haven't left the house. They look pretty though. Broke your tip off your 1101 at work. The shame. 1101 tips break all the time, and that's not a bad thing. It's probably good that you broke your 1101 tip because you're likely using the wrong screwdriver for the job. And I've got a short here that I was sharing with somebody from Klein. So I will show you. This is a grab on the Klein. Let's look at what happens when we take a 10-in-1. This is all the way in, by the way. Look, I'm tapping on it. It's got some air gap in there. See the air gap? This screwdriver is going to do damage. I promise you. See that? Not what you want. I'll take this Milwaukee, which I really don't like, but still not as good as the Klein. The grab on the Klein. Sorry, it's a bad cut. But you almost got to pause it to catch it because I'm going too fast. But that's one of the Klein tips. You can see nice parallel lines on that screw
Mm-hmm.
compared to the other one? The air gap, yeah. So when you look
That's a
at some of
queef.
these tips here, and I've got to complain about this too, and it's going to be known here in a second, but I don't want to get too much ADHD information at once on myself, so we're going to take it slow. But these
What's
tips
up,
here, man, they
Josh?
are made for terminating. They fit in the screws. See how it's hard to get it out one-handed?
Yes.
Because the tips don't clear the storage. Like I can push this tip all the way up, and you're going to say, well, the orange ones don't come with this screwdriver. The black ones do. So we'll go ahead and
Sure.
we'll push one of the black ones up. And you can see, yeah, the clips don't, the tips don't clear the screwdriver itself. See that there?
Yes, I do.
So you got to fight them. Where the other one, man, this one here, handle failed on me. But you can slide this all the way up.
What'd you do to your wrist? Are you biting yourself now?
Dude, I was running from a dog and I had to climb something very quickly.
Hmm.
But you can see the parallel lines on that tip.
Yes.
And then when you
What's
go
up,
into a
Jonathan?
screw, lighting's bad. When you go into a screw, you're not coming at an angle. This is a huge screw, though. If we went to the bonding bushing one, might be better to show you, but we'll get into that in a second. You can see how that screw is a parallel line,
Right.
and the tapers is more for a construction screw where you can get on and off the fastener easier, so your bit doesn't get. So what the heck is going on with my camera? So your bit doesn't get stuck. That screw is cached because I've been using it to screw into a. I've been screwing to the bottom of this a couple of times to mount this to the wall. So I got a lot to get done here. What's
Philly
up, Billy
Fixed
Fix?
is here.
Have an electrical inspector type question. That's what we're here for, man. I can maybe one of these streams we will put the burner phone number out here. Probably not tonight, or someone else can put it out if you know where
What?
it is.
What is
But
this? There's a 2 next at the end. There you go. Did the Bolton
okay,
hub serve as a bonding path? It's a good question.
so I will answer that after I get my headset on. And
Now we're talking. It's all good, Philly. We know. Jim, can you install outlets on a fence? As long as they're outdoor rated.
you hear me?
Yes.
Nice.
Much
Was it
better,
hard to hear me
actually.
before? Actually, really, because it was on the phone. So you'd think the phone would be able to carry a conversation like YouTube would expect you to.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad.
Okay. Okay. Good.
When you move away from the phone, yeah,
Yeah.
it drops off quickly.
I get it. I get it.
I don't know. I
All
can't
right.
figure out if this is my new favorite Olight or the Clip Ultra is.
Oh, dude. I use that freaking Clip Ultra every day. The thing with the Clip Ultra is the battery life. If you weren't expecting to charge it every day like I was, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be good. It's great for what I do. That's a
Well,
nice light, though. I've had the older
I
versions of
can
that.
I can put this onto my hat, to the bill of my hat,
Yes.
and just clip it on and have it light the way. I do that when I take out the trash. I kind of like it. I've been using the headlamp, but I kind of like this because I'm always wearing a hat. We
Nice.
can answer Philly's question now.
Yep. I'm fixing
Jim's been
to.
waiting.
Evening, guys. I have an electrical inspector type question. Putting a home line load center on the load side of a chicken, on the side of a chicken coop. Rigid conduit mast to the weatherhead to bring electrical feeder. Does the bolt-on hub serve as a bonding path? It does. Now, here's the thing. are not doing a service, are you? Or are you bringing a feeder to that panel? Is that going to be a sub panel? If it's a service, the bonding path is essential. If it's not,
Branch. It's a
if it's not
branch
a service,
service.
yeah, if it's a branch, then you don't have to worry about the bonding hub. The biggest thing, your biggest worry is going to be, is it waterproof? And are your threads, lining up, and what's going on with tapered versus non-tapered? You got MPST threads, which are straight, and then you've got MPT, which is pipe thread, which is angled, and you're taking that straight into the tapered, and it gets stuck. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's your biggest worry. But the answer is yes. Your hub does serve as a bonding path, but you're going to be running an equipment ground anyway, I hope. So, yeah, hopefully you got an equipment ground so you really don't need it. If you don't have an equipment ground and you're trying to use pipe, that might get a little bit sketchy.
Thank you for that $2.
Yeah, I appreciate
Big
it.
Josh. There was a question about boots from Jacob, I believe the name was. What do we think about the more expensive work boot brands such as Frank's, Nick's, and JK Boots? I'll be honest with you. I'm not working out in the field anymore. I can tell you if I were, I would only use Brunt boots. I've got a pair. I got two pair actually. They're lightweight. They're durable. They're made in America, and they're comfortable. One of my big issues with boots is because I wear a size 14 and I'm nearly 300 pounds.
Dang.
They're not comfortable.
Yeah.
They're not comfortable. So having a boot that feels good on your feet while you're out there, that's going to make a whole lot of difference. Plenty of padding, even for my overly sized butt.
Yep.
But nice boot.
I can show you. Let me go get a pair of boots because these are only 6 to 7 months old. Let me show you. Of course, they're not out here. Yeah. So these are Ariats. I've had them for just under a year. Okay. They're not steel toe. I'm an electrical inspector, so I don't have to do all that, although I should. They're definitely a better leather than like your standard cowboy boot. They got different tiers of these. This is what is going to happen to your sole. So you're better off spending a little bit of money and just frequently replacing them, because that's what happens to boots, man. They get torn up. That's what they're for. They're there to protect your feet. You're going to kick stuff. You're going to scuff stuff. I don't really baby my tools in the field. Sometimes if I need extra reach, I'll use them as a ladder to stand on them if I'm on a scissor lift and I'm not allowed to stand on the rail, but I need some extra height. And the hammer drill is handy, dude. It's going on the floor and I'm standing on tools to get the extra height. It's all disposable to me. I'm going to go get the next best thing when it comes out. And these are a wearable item, literally and figuratively. So I've never really spent more than $250 on a pair of boots. The Doc Martens that used to be $100, those are great. I don't know how much they are now, but they really contour and grab your ankles. I said it. Doc Marten grabs your ankles. You ever had your ankles grabbed by Doc Marten? Let me tell you, as an electrician, exhilarating.
Not the only time.
All right. You're also ER rated up to 600 volts. Nice. Solar soul. Yeah, exactly. The second shift work boots lasted you. I've had a pair of cats as well. The last ones that I had when I was working construction, tying rebar, putting is that called Pandec? Yeah, it's Pandec, right? No, Pandec is the metal. This was the form for a parking garage. So smooth plywood. smooth plywood, and then they break it off. You can't use screws. You got to use nails.
Yep.
And then they they start weaving their post tension. Or no, you have to start weaving your pipe. They'll put down their first layer of rebar, then they'll put their post tension, and then they give you about 1 hour to get all your boxes in before they start putting the next cage of rebar on top of their post tension. And then you're sitting there, you're weaving your 10-foot pieces of pipe in between the freaking the 6-inch or 8-inch leave outs in between. It sucks. Anyway, overdrives from Ariat are very good. $220 now, I think.
I don't know. I can tell you the cat. I've had a pair of cat boots. They don't allow your feet to breathe, so you take them off and you got to clear the room, dude.
He's right. When I had my cat boots, I was working in a negative 40-degree freezer, and they were fine. So he's right. Currently in trade school for electrical pass theory and now residential class. Any tips on how to get into PLCs and low voltage? I've been looking into telecom as well. Find somebody to mentor you, man. Find somebody, show your enthusiasm, express that that's what you want to do, and full steam ahead. Don't look back. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not worth it. Industrial is where the money's at. If you can program PLCs, that's where it's at. You're going to be a lot cleaner. You're going to be a lot more uncomfortable because you got to wear like smocks and beard nets and all kinds of crazy stuff in the processing places. And there's barely any air conditioning ever, but that's your life as an electrician anyway. You're going to be a lot cleaner. You're not going to be carrying as much weight, and all your job sites are a lot cleaner as well. It's just a better environment, better air, better everything. Yep. You got a little money. Take as many PLC classes as you can. Just start getting your head wrapped around controls and the theory of that. You know, holding contacts, normally open, normally closed, states of contacts, and things like that. That goes a long way.
I'll go get your propanes there. And I saw Josh, look up Brunt boots. They come in larger sizes, which is one of the things that attracted me to them. Because like Ariats, they cut you off in store about like 12 or 13, so they only make them for little boys. So the bigger we are, the bigger our feet are. You got 16s or 17s, I think you said. Try Brunt. I know they carry them in larger sizes.
That's a big foot, dude. That's a big foot.
Kind of jealous, actually. Kind of jealous.
Yeah.
You know what they say about the size of a man's foot?
Yeah, big shoe, right?
Big socks, dude.
Big socks, of course. All right, we're gonna go with the 12-volt DeWalt, which, man, after you go with
Red Wing is still around, but they haven't made a really good boot in like 10, 15 years, dude.
Tell me, is this loud and obnoxious or not?
Anything you're doing, dude.
That's loud and obnoxious, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not too bad.
Just
you could do that faster if you used a drill, and you wouldn't have to worry about loud and obnoxious.
It's just the principle of it. I'm gonna get the hydraulic one. Oh, hang on, dude. I told you ADHD was gonna strike, right? I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, what are we looking at? Oh, the cutter. The you got your dikes on there.
Yeah. Well, they're diagonals. They're only dikes if they have the flannel grips. All right, let's go.
Oh, my bad. It's cut pretty good. What's up, Stephen Ott?
Yeah, it cuts pretty good. That's. I don't even know where that piece went.
What are your thoughts on Morels for non-construction work?
That's a big chunk of wood, dude.
That is a big chunk of wood.
They got some pretty good leverage.
Payman, I believe is the name. What are your thoughts on Morels for non-construction work?
Oh, dude, I was looking at Morels. You made me remember about that brand now. I was looking at Morels.
I've never bought them.
There's a reason why I didn't buy them. I can't remember why.
Yeah, Red Wing
What
shoes and
did I
boots
buy
aren't
instead of
small.
Morel? I think I started going. If you're looking for non-construction work, uh, the Reebok, uh, they're hard to find now, but they're not the ones at Academy that are all black and like kind of narrow. They make them in different colors, and then there's like a portion here on the backside that almost like floats and wiggles on your heel here. It's like independent, and it's like a cushion that sits right here, and it's blue or orange. If you can get a hold of those, man, those are awesome.
Heyman, I'm going to help you out with your foot stink. So buy 2 bars of soap, and every night, just regular bars or Irish Spring or whatever, just every night put them in your boots. The soap will actually absorb the smell that's in your boots. Now, that's at least going to work for now.
These look like babies, like they look like smaller diagonals, but these are actually the huge ones, right?
Yes.
These are standard size. These are actually what everybody uses. That's how much
Oh, that's
bigger.
that's average. Mm, mm,
Yeah.
dang.
This is the standard of like what the standard Knipex
Bar of
is
soap.
and just everything. These aren't small ones for jewelry making, but it looks like it when you put them next to these.
Dude,
Uh,
I, okay. Uh, swoop,
Yeah, see, I can't
Sparky
even
swoop.
grab. You can't get on there.
All right.
Whoa, whoa, sir.
Take it easy. Take it easy, Jim. Yeah, odor users don't work. Irish Spring works. We had a
Yeah,
guy on the
appreciate it, Philly.
basketball team. We had a guy on
Uh,
the basketball team named Todd Moken. His feet were so funky that we used to throw his shoes off of the balcony because we couldn't sleep in the hotel if his shoes were in the hotel. We had to throw them outside. Dude definitely
yeah,
had some issues.
dude, I'm buying new boots every year. I don't care. I don't care. That's one of those things, dude. It's a new year. I'm getting new boots. Um, especially when doing construction. I'm not gonna try to de-stinkify them. I'm getting new boots after a year.
Well, the problem is if you got big feet that stink is it's just takes hold in like the first 2 weeks.
Oh,
He wears Ariat.
Philly says he's a size 10 or 11, so he doesn't have the problem. It looks like Philly's out of here, but yeah, quadplex is the way to do that. So you can put what do you call it? Like a weatherhead,
Mm.
and just send it on across.
Put him out in the sub-zero. I'll try to remember that, Sparky.
Which are not boots, it's work shoe. Oh yeah, yeah. Merrill's, yeah.
Oh dang,
Uh
your room still smells. You grow accustomed to it after a few minutes. But anybody walking into the room, their eyes are going to water. I'm serious. Just put some soap in there. Just
it's
bars of
pretty
soap.
funny.
Just one on each. One bar of soap in each boot, and it'll take the funk out. I had to wear combat boots at one time because we were going on to military bases. I didn't really have to, but I wanted to fit in, trying to be cool. Well, your feet can't really breathe that well in combat boots, so I would throw bar soap in there.
Nice.
Georges. Yeah,
All right, so we're gonna
I
put
really like the
this wall on that side, and then we're going to extend a new wall out. That's the plan, anyway. We'll see what happens.
All right, let's do this.
Should just be a couple of sheetrock
Potassium
screws.
permagranate. Oh, I can't even say it. Well, you could just soak your feet. I used to wear gorilla shoes back when they were a thing. Crack my soul. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ariat, but he is.
Yeah, here I'll show you why. I'm not wearing jeans, so it's going to look a little bit weird. Where are the Ariats? Did I throw
Oh,
them?
Jacob, I'm retired, so it's easy for me, and I don't have any.
This,
My kid is grown.
so I can do this with all Ariats.
Oh well, he was tactics. I call him something else, but tactics
Yeah,
was a
that boot's on right now.
okay. He was an
That easy.
electrician for how long? 8 years. You were an electrician, and then you've been an
No,
inspector
no. I
for.
was with the same company for 9 years. I've been an electrician since 2006.
That's right, Stephen. That's no. I did commercial and industrial building for 32 years. I was not an electrician, and then I did another 4 years as one of the largest solar installers in the world. Juan's here.
What's up, Juan? Which one?
Juan, the one that likes cobalt wrenches so much.
Oh,
I think they should just make him like the national salesman.
all right. We said that about you with Rigid, though.
Yes, and they should have.
Yeah. You're
Who's
not
done more
wrong.
for
I'm
Rigid than
missing
I
one
have?
screw, or do I have nails tacked in here? I think I tacked nails in here. I cannot remember because I had my daughter build it with me. Yeah, I can see the nails tacked in there.
Heyman, here's my best advice for you. Everything that you learned in school, forget the first day that you're on the job because they're not going to be doing it the same way you learned in class.
That might be true. Let's see. What did he say? Graduating your program in August and are excited to get into the field. That's awesome. That is exciting. I don't know what state you're in, but what I did was I did trade school, and the contractor paid for your schooling, but you went to work every day, and then they put you through school, and on I think it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't think it was one night a week. I think it was 2 nights a week. I can't remember, dude, because I went to HVAC school while I was going to electrical trade school, and I had school every night except for Friday. So maybe it was once a week. I think I went to school once a week for electrical, and then that apprenticeship logged all your hours.
Yeah.
So you weren't just in a classroom without any field experience. You were in the field, and then you went to school. And it was from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
I'm reading the chat.
I think all my classes were 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Looking back now, I don't think I can do that. I couldn't do 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Freaking go to school and working all day. There's no way, man. Now I know why everyone was all tired. Everyone, all these old guys stuck in a trade that's trying to, not get stuck in a trade, falling asleep in the back of the class and having to go get coffee.
And you were like, bunch of scrubs. They're not taking this seriously.
I'm telling you, man, when I was coming up, dude, I was the worst lead man because I was still young and I thought I knew it all. And frankly, I knew more than they did, but I didn't know anything about life, right? They had the life experience. They had the kids. They had all the things that makes you mature, not just the skill set and the know-how to run wire faster than the person or the best method to hang a rack and how to plan your conduit runs to branch off. And, I knew all that. I didn't know anything about life. And I was probably one of the worst people to work for, no doubt.
Hey, move your microphone away from your mouth just a little bit.
Is it up too loud?
You're blowing Juan's ears. Don't put it up by your eyeball, dingus. Just move it away from your mouth a little bit.
Well, I hate to tell you, it's already been straight, so I can move it like that, I guess.
Perfect.
Okay.
There you go. See?
Appreciate it, Chicago.
We got this.
Too loud to the point of breaking.
There.
My bad.
You're overdriving the mic. You don't overdrive your car. You might end up with a GMC or a Chevy and have to have it taken back and have them fix it on their buyback program.
Is there a microphone sensitivity setting on this or not? There's not.
Ooh, I don't know. In your opinion, what is a better option for trade schooling, unions or non-unions? Unions are give you some security when you're out of school.
Yeah.
Non-unions will get you work and you'll get to learn, because unless you're in a certain state, you're more apt to get hired if you're non-union.
Yeah. So I still didn't fully understand this until a couple of years ago, even because I was non-union. Um, we used to make fun of people saying, go wait in line and don't take that dude's job. But technically, that dude has one job, and his job is to pull the wire. And if you pull the wire to help him out, you are taking his job. So literally, there's one person that pulls the wire. There's one person that lays out where the boxes are going to go. There's one person that mounts the boxes. There's one person that brings the wire. There's one person that does the making up. And eventually you'll rotate and you'll all get to do different things, but you're not going to do everything at the same time, and there's no fires to put out, right? You learn the most whenever you're on a crew and you're the fire putter outer crew, and it's like, oh, dude, we need this done right now. That's one reason why I really harp on these quick clip pouches, because you never know what you're doing in construction, especially if you're on somebody that's really a go-getter and they are like really relied on the job. I was that guy. And oh, hey, we need you to go to this now. And you just drop whatever you just got laid out to do for like 30 minutes. Oh, let's go do this for an hour. Oh, we'll pick that back up whenever you can. Oh, I'll just have someone else do it for you, and you're bouncing all around. That's where you want to be in construction, dude. You're going to learn a lot really quickly.
You entered the IBEW. That's cool.
IBEW is good. I would say that they're both just as good. In Texas,
Kansas,
you're just as safe in a union as you are in trade school. If you got IEC under your belt, you're as hireable as if you went to IBEW.
cool. I'll say that I live in Missouri, and in Missouri, the unions kind of stink, because it is just like he's saying, everybody has that one job. Well, if somebody doesn't do their job in a timely fashion, they hold up the whole thing. So at least in Missouri here, they're more likely to give you work if you're not in a union, because then they can ask more of you.
Oh, nice. I've got to switch my boards around because this is how I'm going to mount it. So I'm going to put the brown one on the top and the gray one on the
16.
bottom.
Cool. Yeah, the guys that are in the union here in Missouri, they all talk about it, and you never see them working.
Yeah, I don't know. Texas isn't. Yeah, Texas isn't somewhere that's really union heavy. You can get in out here. I know people that went to trade school or went to union, went to school for it.
Well, I'll tell you how anti-union Missouri is. When the union walked out of the Ford dealership, or the Ford production plant,
yeah,
the state, or whoever you want.
Oh wow! I tacked this on here.
Hey, good luck with that payment. I'm with you there. You can't be in a Makita guys or in union. True that. True that. We're not anti-union here in Texas. We're just pro open shop. That's true, right, Tanner.
Right. Oh shoot. Hang on. Is that going to stay? Oh, it does stay. Look at that.
Oh, he would have hacks for the code book payment. I wouldn't.
What's that? The code book?
Thank you, Juan. We appreciate you as well.
My code book hacks are total recall. So I know where everything is before I turn the page. Probably not the best.
I don't have that.
Really struggling here without a magnet, dude. I've fully relied on my magnets now. Please stay. Stay 2 seconds ago. Why won't it stay now? There we go.
Hey, Jamie True. Oklahoma. All right, Ford Jones. Nice. You're not hearing me talk about Mesquite unless it's something negative. Well, thank you to the chat for everybody that's here tonight. How's that?
Yeah. What's going on?
Dude, it's wet everywhere in the Midwest right now.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
had 11 inches of rain in the last week and a half. My Great Dane gets lost in my yard. It's so high right now.
Dang. Okay, we need to get a hammer.
I'm with you, Steven. I feel the exact same way about some of them.
All right, I got my hammer right here.
Jonathan. It's easier than using the real thing, you know. He'd have to go find it. It's next to the broom. He doesn't know where that is.
Scare me like that.
He told me I can't just come on here and be funny, so I'm toning it down. I'm toning it down, right?
I think I want to flip that.
You should flip that.
Yeah, I flipped it. Flipped it off. I can't reach
Tony,
the
the faster you move on from Makita, the better you'll be.
He's not wrong, you know. It's a fun thing to joke about, but it's honestly like kind of a waste of money.
Ooh, I got a question today. What's a bigger ripoff? Is it Makita or Snap-on?
Oh, we already know the answer to that, sir.
Yeah, it's the Makita.
It's a Makita.
It truly is, because the Snap-on, they come right out and go, it's 470 inch-pounds. It's not extremely fast, right? And then Makita comes out and they're like, you put a bigger battery on it and it'll work great. It'll be up there with Milwaukee and DeWalt. And you got to buy the 40-volt line, and then you got to get like they're just living in a delusion.
The fact they still have 18 volt out should kind of tell you everything you need to know about how that's going, because you know what I mean? I've got a bunch of nails on this, man. A bunch. You know, I think I might actually have to break down and go grab a hammer. That's wild.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
You like that sticker, do you, Kansas? Oh, dude. Life is so good. I can't even begin to tell you. I found out today that my health insurance will pay for a chiropractor. So I'm hoping that I can go to a chiropractor and they can kind of adjust my back so that I can get feeling in both legs.
If your chiropractor's name is Sancho, he can really adjust your backside. Just saying.
but I am that area back there is an exit only.
Oh.
So I actually have it tattooed, exit only. That way, if
just
I ever
in case
I ever go to jail and my Alzheimer's is really kicking in, people know.
like, oh, I can't remember. Oh yeah, thank God.
Yeah,
okay.
Look, when you're asking me between Snap-on and Makita, you're asking me which turd is the slightly less smelly turd.
I mean, I wouldn't say the Snap-on's completely a turd, but
for the money, it's
for the money for that drill, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, and I'm only talking about that one drill. I mean, my Snap-on ratchets were great. I love.
I almost need.
I've broken too many Snap-on sockets, but my Snap-on ratchets work great.
I was not ready to do this with one hand.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah, I'll do that, Jonathan. Thank you.
I wasn't ready.
Well, you're welcome, Big Josh. I got a long format video coming out. I give you a shout out in it. I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I am. Oh, the snap! You have the snap-on impact. God bless you. They did they at least give you Vaseline? Dude?
Oh, you know what? You actually can't even see me struggling over here. All you can hear is
No.
the noises.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me fix that for you. There.
That's true, R. Jones. They do all break. So
You know what? I think I'm actually probably just gonna tack it with a nailer, like I did earlier when I built it to begin with.
well, part of my long format video that I'm currently shooting on that Snap-on, I talk about how many different drills and batteries that you can buy for that same $1,000 that Snap-on charges you for the drill with two 5 amp hour batteries and a charger. And by the way, the charger, I should show you guys. I've got it plugged in right now because I have to constantly charge the batteries because the batteries kind of anyway, they suck. Anyway,
Really?
oh dude.
Really?
Driving. So I drove the 8-inch spacks and the 6-inch structural screw.
Freaking
It was
$1,000 drill.
down a bar.
That's terrible. Okay,
From
I gotta
fully
climb on
charged down a bar on 2 screws. 149. Yeah, they're doing one with two 5 amp hour batteries, and you get 2 free tools at Lowe's. And I think the 800 or the 805 is one of the free tools that you get. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is.
Hopefully I don't shoot myself in the hand here.
Well, if you do, we'll laugh.
Yeah, it'll be live. Make for some good YouTube. Dang it! I gotta like fully get on this table.
Josh, just think you paid for the Snap-on's rep's son to go to college for 1 semester by buying a drill.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's not gonna work.
The Snap-on just isn't it isn't good enough, dude. It's just not good enough for what you pay. It's a terrible value.
Hey, bro,
Now,
can you hand me that hammer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Why don't I feel like you're gonna hand me that hammer?
I'm reaching for it right now. Look.
Dang. Oh, stupid.
Oh, I know. I forgot to say it. Go, Gadget Arms.
Go, Gadget Arms. Anyway,
Oh, $60. That's great. Dude, I'm just saying, like, but so all week I've been showing the value, and I've been talking about the value. That's why in every video I bring up the cost of that drill. It's just terrible, dude.
It's gonna make the Snap-on warriors angry. You can't talk about the value when it comes to Snap-on.
They keep telling me some Val. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but they keep telling me some Val is coming for me, and then some Subaru guy is going to come for me, and I'm just like, that'll be a long freaking day. I got plenty of time on my hands to respond to folks.
That's funny.
Jeremy, Snap-on used to make some really good or at least decent tools for the time as far as power tools go. She's not now. Oh, it's a girl? Oh, she's in it for the views. I've got no interest in responding to that. I don't know. Some of these people just, I don't know where they come from or what they do with their life, but it's wasted.
Yeah, some people like want to feel like somebody.
Yeah.
Dare I put a level on this? It's terrible. This is why we tacked it.
Well, when in doubt, start over.
There we go.
By the way, I really do like this Olight. Any of you guys got this? I don't even remember what they call it.
Is that one the clip or is that one the warrior?
The Ultra, the Warrior Ultra, I think.
Yes, that's the warrior.
I like this thing.
Yep, that one's nice.
Oh,
Did it come with a sheath? They used to give you a sheath with that. It's not a very great
no.
sheath. It's just a sheath. No?
Val has a great. Oh, wow. Maybe I should look her up. Uh, mm. Well, that's good to know, Josh. I've never heard of these people, so I don't really. He's making a wall, Stephen. I've never heard of these people, so I don't really care what their opinion is. And since I'm not sleeping with any of them, I really don't care what their opinion is.
Wait, if you sleep with them, we have to care what their opinion is?
I mean, only if you plan on doing it more than once.
Oh. Actually, that's pretty good advice.
She's
now
hot.
My Belkey sticker's upside down.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know. She doesn't sound like my cup of tea. I mean, I like nice, wholesome, attractive women, but
Nice.
not. I'd rather sell my booty than know about my tools.
Oh, that looks nice, actually. Look at that.
Kansas, if I only slept with Makita guys, you would be here right now. You'd be cooking. You'd be in my kitchen cooking right this minute, dude.
That's a nice backdrop.
Mm.
I'm more at this angle. I think everything lines up, but I know that it doesn't line up because
it doesn't. You're about an eighth of an inch off on that
I
one
know.
side.
It's because I didn't build it like that. It's repurposed.
I'll have to look this person up. What's the channel name? Val Snap On or something? Jamie Wholesome can be rather. Look, it's she's a. How shall I say it? Wholesome in my world means that when you're out in public, she's very proper, and then when you're in the sheets, she's a freak.
That's wholesome for you,
dude. That's the only way to be wholesome.
right.
The only one that knows that you're freaky is the one that's putting it to you.
That matters. Okay, gotcha. All right, now we got to get some. We got to get some angles going here because
I'm gonna look this broad up.
This is what I want, right? I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can't tell because you're zoomed in still.
Val tools. Oh, all right. Okay, apparently it's 2 words. Oh, okay. She looks kind of plastic.
That's offensive.
Yeah, I think her snatch comes with a charge account.
Dang.
Just look at her.
How much is it?
First impression.
What's? Oh, you don't have her up. Okay.
Oh, she models. Then she's really expensive.
Dang. All right. This is where this has to be. So this is the corner where this table meets this table right here. And this is the angle that we're going for.
Denny, you got to buy that at $800 just to let your dad know.
What?
What?
I don't know. Okay.
Don't ask questions.
Okay, we need. Okay, so we have 2 black, 2 gray, 1 brown. I got 2 gray.
So are you putting a brown at the bottom?
It goes on the top. It used to be on the bottom, but now it's on the top.
None of the rest of them are back to back, same color.
You might not be able to tell, but yeah, this is
brown. That's black, gray.
Yeah.
Black, gray. Now to even it out, you got to put the brown on the bottom.
No, it's going to be the same stripe. So it'll be gray, black, brown. going this way. Because you're going to see the back side of the wood. Yeah.
So you're just
Yeah,
making a 3/4 box.
Yeah. I'm just making a box. So that way you get a better backdrop for the videos. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I already forgot my measurement. Probably because I'd never actually made one.
True that. I'm just saying.
Nope, I'm not going to do it. I was going to give you a sneak peek. I'm not going to do it. No sneak peeks.
Sneak peek at what?
I was going to show you a pouch that I found.
I'm not interested in your change.
I know, but I found another one, and I'm not done exploring it.
Thank you, Backwoods. Finally, somebody understands. You measure once, you cuss twice.
Cuss twice.
Wait, you think I'm joking? I found this the other day. I've been dying to show it to people.
While I'm thinking about it, and he's distracted there getting something. This is
distracted.
This is how good the Klein screwdrivers. They just fit. Like I can probably let this go. See that there? Tilted it down.
Looked great.
Yeah, well, that's times when you tilt it straight down. It's a slotted screw. And you can see how, I mean, it's fairly level. Yeah, it holds really nice. Let me see if I can switch the camera around. Don't look at the Makita. Cuss twice, measure once. That's awesome. Measure once, twice.
Measure once. $1 at Dollar General, of all places. I got
that's pretty awesome, actually.
See, I'm not trying to make a profit off of this. You guys go look. It was $1 at Dollar General. Measure once, cuss twice.
So you can see the shape of these tips from Klein.
He's just putting the tip in.
See how they fit all the way in the back of that screw?
Yes.
No air gap. See the air gap there? So fits right in there. Right? If we get
sometimes it just comes together. You could tell that's a not been used screw.
Well, most of them aren't for electrical. Yeah.
Still tight.
So this screwdriver is more tapered. See how it's more.
This is a great sticker.
I can't get the camera to focus.
I don't have any stickers on my car, but I've been debating on putting this one on there. But it's probably going to go on the garage wall.
See how the taper starts hitting on the side to where it can't get all the way in there as good? Turn around. That fits pretty good too, but you can see very tip if it will stay focused.
It's focusing.
That little gap. You can see that tiny little gap right there. So the little gap right there, that's because the wedge is hitting the side of the screw before it has a chance to go all the way down in the screw.
You got to spit on it.
Well, when you take a screwdriver that has parallel lines, that's a freaking Phillips. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
You want it tight like a 13-year-old? How the fuck?
What?
I almost.
What?
Swore. I caught myself. That fits just as well.
This is a vessel. They are very parallel. My camera is not having a good time. It's probably because it's staring at this Makita. It's like, why are you making me look at that?
Mr. Libery, yes, he does.
Yeah. More. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, dude. Yeah. Screwdrivers is my jam when it comes to what's out there. But yeah, no. Klein has their screwdrivers figured out, at least for these, and there's some special stuff coming from Klein, maybe soon, to tighten up the competition, I guess you'll say.
Is it an angle grinder?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we need to mark this thing. We should just mark it like. I
You
don't want to
think
go
it's
all the way
only
to the edge of the table.
250? You think he only has 250?
Screwdrivers,
Yeah.
dude. Don't make me count them. Let me see.
Don't count them. We're not that interested.
You know, I might have 100. I might have 100. I think there's 50 in this box right above my feet right now.
Okay, then I hate to say it. I probably do have more than you.
Yeah, I had to throw away everything I've ever owned. I mean,
Hmm.
I had to throw away everything and restart. So that's yeah. You probably. I think a lot of
Weehaw.
people have a lot more than what I do. It just looks like I have a lot, but really, the tools that I show you, a lot of the times they're the same tools because I'm not flip flopping on what's good and what's changed. A lot of it is how do they fit in the new pouches that come out or the pouches that I find. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek. Where is it?
Norp Florbson. Yeah, Weehaw. Their torque screwdriver is probably the best.
You see that? You see what that is?
I mean, if it looks like that, I ain't getting in it.
You know what that is, right?
No.
See, it's a parts bin, dude.
Oh, okay.
Now look, it's also a tool pouch.
Is this Vito?
It's not Vito.
Oh,
The video might come out tomorrow, might come out Saturday. I don't know. I got to look at my analytics. I can't remember what day is my good day to put a video out.
Saturday.
If I put one out last Friday and it did well, I'll do it. I'll do it on Friday, but I think I dropped it on Saturday morning.
Friday
you do
at
this
3
to us?
o'clock.
Yeah. Friday at 3. First talk, exactly.
There's only one of us that qualifies as dirty and old and man.
And man, okay, all 4 actually, right? Wait, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3.
Don't worry, we don't expect you to count. You're an electrician. There's so much we don't expect from the electrician.
Oh man, I gotta borrow this piece of wood right here.
Okay.
Wait, is it the darker brown or is it the lighter? It's the lighter brown. We're good.
Cass, no, he is building a 3/4 box so that he can do presentations in a 3/4 box that look better for you guys.
That's right. Oh, I just found another. I found another black piece of wood.
But
yay!
He talks about all these great screwdrivers that he has, and then Klein. And the fact of the matter is that he is missing the best ones. You remember the old wood handle screwdrivers? Still the best.
Maybe.
It's starting to look. If you tell him it looks good, he's going to change it all around.
No.
Is not happy with anything.
We've had this for about. Yeah, okay, there's my mark there. We've had this for about a month and a half now set up like this, and it's only going to get hotter as the year goes on. So this is probably going to be the final design. Hey. I left you over there staring at the wall.
Thank you, sir.
I forgot about you. Got quiet.
You didn't miss anything important, Sayer.
What's up, Sayer? Hey, does this one have the pop-out bit or not? Let's see. I think it does. Let's see. Can we get it one-handed? I don't think I can. I can't get it one-handed.
I'm with you, Ford Jones. If they left it out, that's yours.
It doesn't pop out. Why not?
Why are you calling me Gramps Backwoods? Come on, dude.
Oh, dude, the quiet hydraulic doesn't have the pop-out chuck. What the heck?
Too hot. That's too hot, Steven. What?
Why?
Just hit it on the wood. It'll come out.
Hang on.
Just hit it on the end.
Hang on. No, we got to switch to the 860 now because it done me wrong. Okay, hang on. One hand. Does it pop out? Yeah. Yeah. See? One hand. Pop it out. Pull it out. One hand. Pop it up.
Dude,
Won't
you're
pull
older
out.
than I am.
This makes a difference. Especially if you're like holding something and you're trying to like switch bits like I was. You should be able to pop this out like this and then pull out, and you can't.
Your pull-out game's weak.
I mean, of course, but watch. Released, pull it out. It's all the difference, man, whenever you're trying to do something one-handed. And sure, you can just reach over here and you can just pull it out like that without having to, use two hands, and you can easily do it one-handed, but it's just the nice things, especially if you're doing infrared, right? So I'm going to show you an example.
Grab your rigid. I'm going to show you an example. Grab your rigid.
The rigid does pop out very nicely.
It shoots it out. It shoots it out.
Yeah, it does. He's right. Let me yeah, so if you're doing infrared,
I understand Ford Jones. I don't like the wobble on a lot of the DeWalt's either, but he is.
and inevitably what happens is you're working on a panel cover, everything's energized, and you're holding the dead front with one hand, and you have to maintain contact with the dead front. If not, you're in trouble. So you reach down here, and you're able to pop the bit out, like loosen it like that, and now I can just pull.
Yeah.
Pop it out. Yeah,
see
there
that.
you go. Pull it out and then pop one back in. So that's one reason why the quick insert chuck is so important for one-handed, at least the quick insert part. But I like when the bits pop out. But yeah, the rigid spits it out. But I've got another DeWalt that does it too. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one too. This one. This is the one that I like from infrared.
Oh,
pop
the
it out.
screwdriver.
Yeah. That's the one that I thought I had.
The Atomic 809 is good for pop out. That's good to know.
The 809. Damn.
He's been playing Minecraft lately, Sayer. Minecraft. Because he's really into Jack Black. He's a chubby chaser. That's all I can say. He's a chubby chaser. He likes his dudes a little on the hefty side.
My daughter.
When he was around me, I couldn't keep his hands off of me, so it's terrible.
Oh, dude, I got like 4 nails in the back of this thing.
Jeremy, I'd be in my glory if it was 42 or 65. I'm too fat to enjoy the hot.
Okay. I'm going to go cut these real quick.
All right, you go cut them. You going to take us with you, or you're just going to leave us here?
No, you guys can wait right there. Let's look at the door.
All right. Everybody listen carefully. See if we can hear his kid yelling. Anything?
I'm in the garage.
He's
nope, not yet.
He's in the garage. Garage. Oh, it does not pop out. Okay, Van Man. He's unhappy with people calling Craftsman drills trash. I wouldn't call them trash. I would just say underpowered.
Which ones?
The Craftsman. You're not paying a premium. Like if you're paying a premium and your tool's underpowered, you can call it
that's
trash.
when you can call it trash.
If you're paying $49 for a drill, I'm not expecting a whole lot. As long as I squeeze the trigger and it works, I'm happy.
Yeah. Let's go with 26.5 for a measurement there.
My wife hasn't let me turn the air conditioner on in the house yet.
Why not?
Underpowered because
why are you
she
asking?
Doesn't want to be cold. She doesn't want to be cold. She's got boobs.
Why? Well, yeah. I guess.
Boobs trump everything. And they're nice, so I kind of.
Oh man. No AC. That sounds like a problem.
Yeah. I got a good fan. I've got a rigid fan. Just saying.
I've got to get another 2x4.
I'm
heck?
not put. It's not mine. It was given to me by, or lent to me, I should say, by Big Josh, who
Ouch,
gave me
ouch, ouch.
instructions to blow up the snap-on drill. So tune in Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say to you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Proof of what? Of my
Purchase.
wife's boobs? You ain't getting proof.
Proof.
All right, Backwood.
Oops. 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 Oops.
Columbo, if you're not attracted to your wife, there's something wrong with you. I mean,
Well,
why'd you get married if you weren't turned on a little bit by her?
right.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
we're,
I
one
have
goes
one
here.
test in mind that I'm pretty sure will guarantee that Snap-on goes up in smoke.
Is it a test or is it just a trigger pull 1,000 times until we see smoke?
It's gonna be a test that probably leads to a trigger pull 1,000 times
All right. All right.
because it has no balls going out.
Really?
Like, yeah, nothing. It's one of the most underpowered drills I've ever tested.
Dang.
And
Okay.
yes, I am going to ELO the Snap-on. So Sunday stream should be short.
Yeah. Speaking of short streams,
You're at an hour and 8 minutes
yeah, I know we're
from
over a
when
little
I
bit,
came
but
on. From when I came on, I have
yeah.
no idea.
Let me see here. Nope, we're gonna move it over a little bit.
Oh, it reminds me, Josh. Somebody got upset. They're like, first of all, they told me that they buy the Snap-on drill to go into concrete to do lifts. Well, then you're an idiot. You should be using a rotary hammer because that concrete that's in your floor, you got to go down so deep to get those anchors set. You really don't want to play around with a hammer drill. But that's only if you're
Nice.
competent. And then they
What?
said, and then they said it was for drilling the frame, the metal frame of a car. Well, any drill on the market today, and I mean it, even Black and Decker. If you know what you're doing with a drill, you can get it to do the metal frame of a car.
If my mechanic is drilling the frame of my car, I'm gonna have a serious issue.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm there with you because
Like
they don't even
even if
straighten them by drill.
I think the worst thing I've done in a car was use a self tapper as a ground for some LED lights on one of my first cars. Uh, by my feet
What's by your feet?
because for LED lights, just so I could have a little bit of light.
A cob job.
Because I was
Oh,
working nights, and then you're sitting in the car eating lunch, and I didn't want to have the overhead lights on because I
yeah.
wanted to sleep, but I still wanted to,
I mean, honestly, I think that the subcompact Milwaukee or the compact Milwaukee, whatever it is, has as much torque as that huge Snap-on drill. But we're going to test that.
It might. It might. I'm gonna switch to my favorite drill.
That's what I'm saying, Steven. You would use a rotary hand. First of all, those concrete anchors have to go what 6 inches into the concrete, 4 inches to 6 inches into the concrete, depending on which size you're using, and it's a half inch typically is what you're putting in there. Well, you don't want to be there all day with your hammer drill. You're gonna get a rotary hammer and go in there. What's up, John?
The compact drill is actually really nice. I will say this though, when using with my left hand, it rides that belt clip right there
Yep.
quite a bit.
Are you telling a left-handed person how the 12-volt Milwaukee belt clip rides on your hand?
Oh
If
wait,
you
hang
ever
on.
notice,
I can
I
flip it.
change it. I changed it.
Yeah, I see that you can change. I've never actually needed to do that, so I didn't even know that left-handed belt clips existed.
Well, they don't. when you flip it to the other side, look how
I don't.
awful it looks. No, wait.
Oh,
When you flip it to the other side, it's not going to look right.
really?
Yes.
I'm not doing it. But I will take your word for it.
I've got, those drill bits, those twist bits that Coach with Tactics was looking for the longest time from the Walt that had the weird head on them.
Yes, dude, those things are amazing.
I have a whole box of them sitting over there.
Oh, you're gonna use it for the well, you're gonna make
I
that drill
already
look
did.
good.
I already did.
Oh, you already made the video.
Well, that.
Hey, do you
part.
remember whenever we said before we went on that you had a lot of things to do and we didn't want to have a long stream? And I was like, good,
Yeah.
because neither do I, because you got a lot of things to do.
Yes.
If you need to go, you don't have to scare me away with the broom this time. You can just be nice. Just thinking about that because I'm almost done here. So
That's what you said like 25 minutes ago. So
yeah, I know, but
then you had to find a hammer and do some cuts off sides. Do I watch Project Fraud? Not really. If I see one of his
oh,
videos come up and it's something that interests me, I start it, skip all the way to the end because I don't
that's
really care to see any of
exactly
his
what you
testing.
should do. Who watches the whole video?
I don't know.
You don't watch the whole video, do you?
No.
Anybody that puts
Nice.
the answers at the end,
That's
you
the
did it
way
to
to do
yourself.
it. That's the way to do it, Columbo. Jump right on in. Both feet don't look. He said, I need you to know you both inspired me to pursue the trades at 39 years old.
Oh,
I'm getting a
nice, man.
late start, but I'm blindly jumping in. That's perfect. We'd love
That's
to hear
awesome.
that, dude.
What
You're
trade are
going to
you
make
starting?
more money than you were making in the private sector.
Damn, that nail didn't sink. Why didn't you freaking sink, you stupid nail? This is like the thinnest wood ever. Freaking Milwaukee.
Just set the pressure up, sir.
Actually, well, I think it was just a fluke because I shouldn't need to do that.
Apprentice. Oh, you're going to be an electrician? I didn't know
Nice.
you were. I mean,
Bite your
lieutenant
tongue.
sounded like a military guy, but I didn't know you were a military guy. No, I'm just teasing with you. I'm just teasing with you. I
who's
mean,
military?
sure. Lieutenant Columbo, the guy that just complimented
Oh,
you.
well, thank you for your service. Always. If you are military, of course.
Patrick, way to go!
I
Patrick
forgot to make
Bateman
sure.
said we inspired him to go into the trades as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, look
Oh,
at that. That's almost level. Did you see that?
that is almost level.
Oh, and now it's level. We just gave a little tap.
The 12-volt DeWalt ratchets are really good, but DeWalt just announced an attachment, a ratchet attachment. It's actually a pass-through ratchet attachment that goes onto your impact driver. Then you don't have to have
Oh,
two
yeah.
tools.
You know what? It was only a matter of time
Just
before they
for
did that
pass-through.
too, because
Only
they
for
had
pass-through.
the pipe cutter, and the pipe cutter is
Yep.
essentially the same thing. I knew it. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, oh, hey, I'm using quite a bit of nails, Robert. I should probably take it easy because I only have one more board to go. I literally only need 2 more nails. And the second that thought left my mind,
You're out of nails.
out of nails.
Mm-mm-mm. A lot of guys will tell you go with the Milwaukee 12-volt ratchet. I'm going to steer you clear of it because it's a bit underwhelming. I would say go with the DeWalt.
And now I'm out of long nails. I got to figure out where my long nails are.
Steven, that's exactly what we're here to do, to inspire you to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Now, Just use our affiliate links when
Just
you
use
do
your
it so that we
affiliate
can
link.
make money, dude.
That's great. You know, it is irritating that that's pretty much what YouTube is doing now. Like they automatically affiliate everything, and it's like even if I don't like the tool, I'm talking about a tool that I'm criticizing, they'll affiliate link it.
Cass, that's I mean, you hit 731 WordWorks everything now. Just everything is a freaking affiliate ad.
Man, I used to like watching him, but now it's just like he's just a
Intolerable.
everything, dude. Everything's awesome. Everything's the best tool ever.
Yeah. You can tell what store's offering the highest percentage just by watching his videos for a day. Yes, Columbo. But are you using our affiliate links? That's the important part.
Oh, that's great. Hey, this turned out pretty good. You guys can't see it because
BC Souls. Oh, you gotta give me the. Oh, Kansas. I feel dirty. I gotta go freaking shower now.
did he say VC Souls?
Yes.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so now I got to
Oh.
utilize.
Shop Vanman says shop tool reviews. Hi, I'm Tim Johnson, and I've never met a free tool I didn't like.
Oh, this is perfect too. This little T right here might actually come in handy.
Plasmi's making a 3/4 box. Well, really,
Yeah.
2.5 box. Half a box, or a little over half a box. He's making a 60% box.
60%.
60% is what he that's what his grades were in school. So
It's a representation of
backdrops
my
of videos, yes.
grades. Let's see here, right there.
Thank you, Patrick.
Okay, let's see how that's going to grab now.
Yeah, if you guys are expecting like clean work,
Oh yeah, no. Don't be looking for clean work, please.
why do I dislike the Denatools? I don't dislike the Denatools. I just don't think the man is honest. I don't think he's honest about his experiences, and I know he is not honest about the tools.
Look at that. Can you see that? Yeah, see how that grabs? Watch this. Seriously, like a nice rig. And now we can swing this camera. Gotta unlock this one. Swing this camera, right? Well, you guys will get the view like that, right? So that'll be your new view.
That's kind of deep.
Yeah, well, I can move it forward and back if I need to. But this will be your view for now because I'm fixing to start.
Where are you going to be sitting in it?
I'm standing, so I need the camera in front right here to where I can give it a good reach over. Like this. I could zoom in a little bit too. Whoa.
Yes, Jacob.
Yeah, right here.
This is also the room where he asked people to put the lotion on their skin.
Yeah, so I've actually got the that room's much darker, sir. Where is my remote? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Okay. Make a hot dog stand next. Well, he already puts the hot dog in his buns, so.
Okay, let's see. Do we get good light? That's not too bad. Let me see. Let me turn it down a little bit. Oh, we got an angle. There we go. Oh yeah, we got the softbox going.
Don't let him break you.
See, because we got the.
If you hear me speak, you're gonna hear what I say out in the field. So.
Hey, have you ever mounted a full-on tripod that's just went full tactics and just mounted it with copper wire to your wall?
No, I have never been mentally challenged.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Hey, it's functional.
Well, that's all that matters.
I think so.
Although for that smaller space, you could just use an overhead ring light.
The ring light, the softbox is way better, and then I can Yeah, so we need to see the tip. Looks
Ooh.
pretty good. I
What's
can
up,
switch cameras
Tyler?
too. What's going on?
He has the
Oh,
new subcompact M12s.
oh, there we go, dude. That's looking nice, actually.
All right.
Yes, man. Look at that. That's on a YouTube Live
Looking
on an
good.
S10 Plus. This isn't even my new phone.
Looking good.
It is looking good, except for when that happens. Stop doing that.
Get your fingers out of the shot.
Yeah.
For
Nice.
circus tent design. I will say the bear does me a service because he's the one YouTuber that's fatter than I am.
That's great.
I got to
Yeah,
take
this
him
looks
with
nice.
where I can get it, dude.
This looks nice. Now, the reason why I mounted it to here, I should be able to bang on the table and not shake the camera. Let's see. It's not bad. That's good enough for a video, so I can.
Oh,
Yeah. See, if I mounted the like if I hit this, see how the camera shakes?
yes.
So I can hit my table and the camera doesn't shake, which is my ultimate goal for making videos. This isn't bad. I'm happy with it. I am happy
Oh,
with it.
nice, Tyler. That's what you want. Those old screwdrivers work great.
Now I need to pop a couple of screws in here.
Is there nothing he says that doesn't sound sexual?
Pop a couple of screws in here. Yeah, you're right.
It's just flooring you had laying around that he decided to make a wall with.
No, this is actual paneling. So Home Depot had this for a penny deal, and they kept putting it on clearance. I didn't know it was a penny deal, but they kept getting lower and lower and lower, and then finally, when it got to like $13 for a stack of it, I grabbed like 6 stacks. Then it rang up for a penny, and they sold it to me for a penny, but actually they just gave it to. They didn't want to give me the receipt. They just gave it to me for free, so I couldn't have proof of the receipt. And they sent somebody on radio that second to go clear it from the floor.
That's what they're supposed to. So every morning they get a report of all the items in each department that are ringing up a penny. And they give it to the supervisor of that department, which is why electric is so great for finding penny deals. The electric aisles are so great for finding penny deals because the person that they have working the electric, the supervisor that they have working in electric, he only gets 40 hours. They don't give him any overtime. He has to do the pull downs. He has to go through a checklist every morning of all this different stuff. So he typically will try to pawn off those penny deals to like the person coming in after him or her.
Oh,
Well,
I see.
those people never do anything.
Huh?
So you can almost always find penny deals in the electric aisle if you're looking.
I don't know. You guys couldn't see just then. Sorry.
You got a hook
See that
in your
bow?
foot.
See that
Tyler
bow?
wears shoes. Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, we
That's
need one
pretty
more.
good.
Yeah, we need one more piece of support there. I knew I was spanning too far, but I wanted to see what would happen because I haven't tacked this side yet. I haven't tacked this side yet at all, so I could try to pull it out, but it was bowed when I laid it in, and I figured it would stay bowed. I'll try to pull it out. Let's see.
Cass, I actually have an entire video explaining how you can find penny deals at Home Depot.
Whoops, sorry.
And what to look for.
I think I'm just going to get a little piece of wood.
He's trying to get the bow out of that one gray board there in the middle, which is directly in the middle. Now, don't talk to them about how the one underneath it is also a little on the out, but hey, just leave them
Hey,
alone.
hey,
Let them get that one down.
let me get that one down.
One fire at a time. They don't really label them. There's a couple of areas for you guys to look at. I can't. It's too long to get into. They don't. You go to the register and it rings it up. Yeah.
Right there somewhere.
Wait,
Right here.
he was catching fish with his bare hands in the middle of the road. Something wrong. There's something wrong there. You guys might need to work on your irrigation. Ooh, I'll tell you what you guys could do. You can go over to Facebook, and there are two groups now. Thank you. There are two groups called Home Depot Penny Deals. And join those groups on Facebook, and they'll tell you every day of the new penny deals. Oh, he went noodling in the road. That's weird. Where do you live, Jones?
Some of these screws are grabbing, some of these screws are not grabbing because I used a 1x4.
Oh, good.
Instead of a 2x4.
Oklahoma, where the wind goes whistling through their ears. All the
And
guys,
now
they
I'm
sleep
fixing-
with steers. Oh, I'm sorry. Drop the snap-on drill off my. No, I'm gonna blow it up on Sunday. If I've got the long format video done, which I was supposed to be finishing tonight. If I've got the long format video done or get it done tonight, then Sunday, El Paseo del Muerte, the doorway of death, to the snap-on. I bet you've never heard that version of the song, Jones, but that's the way everybody sings it outside of Oklahoma.
Damn, I couldn't get that screw to go where I wanted to. I'll probably wind up switching that out for an actual 2x4.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. That'll teach me.
No one's more delusional than a mosquito guy. No one.
Okay.
Snap-on guys, most of them will at least tell you that they know that the drill, maybe the impact stink. Mosquito guy can never admit that any of their tools are bad, ever. It's like not in their DNA, which is funny because they have at least two men's DNA in them at all times.
You got an advantage. I'm like way off, I guess. Beautiful.
If you only had like a chalk line that you could snap at the front
I
with that.
thought about doing it, but okay. So what do we got here now?
I don't know.
My
That one is still bowed a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it, but there's not too much I can do about it.
Alrighty then. You could put the sticker over it. Put the sticker over the gap or over the bow, and then maybe people won't see it.
Maybe.
No, down lower. Not lower.
Yeah, you're talking about right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Steven, that's the way it is. You know one Makita guy, he knows them all intimately.
This would be like when your helper kinks the pipe. He gets the sticker off of the. You know what I'm talking about? Get the sticker off of the pipe.
Yes.
It just needs a.
Tyler, the more you know about Makita, the less you like it. Right. Doesn't cut the board. He didn't cut the boards. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
He's probably using, because he's using 1x material in the back, so there's probably a slight warp in the 1x.
It's all reclaimed. This is fine. This is fine now. I'm happy with it. Cool.
That's probably true, Douglas. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, so now we can do, oh yeah, look at the clarity.
Oh, them soft hands. You've got you've got a bowling thumb.
I've got all kinds of things. Yeah, see how that fits in there, man?
B does. That's true. Yeah,
That
yeah, I
Klein is
see it.
so good, man. So good. It's good stuff. Different than this.
Oh,
This,
all right.
this is what most, not that. Well, maybe not that either. Hang on. I might have this one custom for me. Why can't I pull that out?
Jacob is going to be like another 3 months, and then he'll be changing it all.
Why can't I pull this out?
Because you need your husband's help.
Oh my goodness, don't say it. Come on, Klein. There we go. You had to give it a couple of taps. Okay, so is that going to be a flathead?
No
Yeah,
one's
there
going to
we go.
say that he beat on it.
No. Okay, so this is what people usually use in the field. You just get your 10-in-1, but you're going to see that the shape of the 10-in-1 is not as good. See where it has more play?
Yeah.
And it's got taper, and it's actually like wiggling in the screw.
Yes.
See that pivot? So you get the actual, the new climb bits here. They sit in there a lot better, man. Yep. Okay. How am I keeping the setup? Hopefully for as long as I can, man. I've got my light figured out now. So I've had this same setup for quite some time now. With the softbox there.
Don't tempt me, Tyler.
And now
So you can't use those on YouTube without getting in trouble.
Now this attaches here, and then I've also got one over here now that I can also grab and come around too to kind of get that angle like that.
Of the dangle, yes.
Yeah, the angle of the dangle, of course. Yeah, you can see where they just, that's going to hurt if I run into that. I don't mind telling you. Somebody coming through this door, dude, my arm stands no chance. I'm going to have to switch that out. So that's why I'm not worried about the bow. I will fix the bow with the 2x4 when I go get a 2x4 and cut it. I'll worry about it. Well, you know what's going to happen, right?
You're going to forget, and it's going to
I'm
stay
going to
like
forget
that until you break it.
No. I'm going to run into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm at least going to break the...
that could probably be done, Tyler.
Break the tips off.
If only you had a pair of diagonals that you could cut those off.
Maybe.
I don't imagine you have nippers sitting right there, do you?
Where am I going to find a pair of diagonals to cut these off with, though? Oh, this sucks. Why am I doing this on my carpet?
What's the word?
See, that's not a word, sir.
Oh, yeah, it is. I just said it. Oh, okay. Wait. I had to put it in your language.
See? There's light directly behind that.
I don't see it.
I know, exactly. That's the tolerance decline. It's decent stuff.
Well, it's true, Jonathan. Vito MPX or MPX2?
MP2X. This is why. The MPX is like this. Right? So you're going to get 2 screwdrivers and a pair of Kleins. That's what you're going to get. And also, unless you get the newer style, you're not going to get the better clips. So the other one has the other clips. So I don't know what the MPX does for for the clip. Basically, this is the newer style. I don't know if they've updated the one, but this thing here has a spot for everything. So diagonals there. Actually, I'm gonna move the diagonals. Diagonals there. Kleins there. Beater, or we could go with something even bigger. Like that's a big, girthy screwdriver.
And it's not so much the size that matters.
That fits right in there. Yeah. So if you look at like what a normal size screwdriver is, that.
Oh, that's so dainty.
That's standard.
Mm-hmm. And dingo.
Then you got that.
Dingo. Klein dingo.
Here's the standard Klein, what you're used to seeing. Just so you can see the difference, how big that thing is. So this thing will actually carry useful tools. Get your beater reamer combo. I mean, what more could you want? You know, you got bit storage. Looking for a longer bit here.
Yeah, the M18 jigsaw is very nice, but
bit storage.
Frankly, just do yourself a favor and go get the Flex. The Flex is so much better than the Milwaukee.
You can, yeah.
Oh, all my old I'd have to go to my storage unit and start digging them out. It's going to take a day and a half.
You can get a full length pair.
What's up, B-dubs?
Sorry.
Hi.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's a reason why I have this channel, and it's because tools like this exist, okay? These will not fit, because look how far this is. Me?
Yeah.
I can hear the difference, too. Why is it like that?
I don't know. You switched your camera angle there for a second or something.
And it sounds weird.
It sounds like booty hole.
Dog crap.
All right, plug her back in. Let's see. No, it's still there. No, it's still there.
Oh, I can hear. It sounds better now.
Well, it still sounds like you're in a rainstorm.
Well, that's fantastic.
Am I the only one that can hear the rainstorm in the back?
Oh, I can hear it. No. I can hear it too. Hang on.
See, gone. So we know it's not me. And then, along comes Jones.
Okay. I don't know why YouTube has to do that every time I stream. Sound the same?
No, it sounds better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just put this in here because I'm moving around too much.
Hey, not all of the made in the USA Milwaukee tools are crap. I really dig their linesmans. Their linesmans are very good. They're I don't know if their 6-in-1 strippers are made in the USA, but they're made in the USA. Screwdrivers are surprisingly durable.
You know what? Milwaukee's are actually better than the made in the USA ones. I hate to say it, but the original version of Milwaukee. I don't know if these are made in the USA or not, but the original version of Milwaukee, we beat these with a 3-pound one-handed like drilling hammer.
Mm-hmm.
We beat these with a pipe bender. I beat them with 2-inch conduit, and we smashed them against the Klein. And you can see where we actually tried to break them. These things are indestructible. And the strippers of the same handle are actually really good. And I hate Milwaukee hand tools, but these are $22. So if you're going to buy anything Milwaukee, yes, it should be USA, but you're going to get better bang for your buck with these. These are bulletproof. Hate to say it.
Yeah, but don't buy the precision. Any of the precision screwdrivers that they have, because they're terrible. They have a multi-bit driver that's insulated, also terrible. Like most of their Chinese-made hand tools, like their tongue and groove or channel locks, as I like to call them, nope. Nope.
Nope. See how this one sticks out further than that one?
Okay, I think it's the other way. Oh,
So
yeah. Now the one on the left side of the screen sticks out further.
See how the well, let me show you that. There, that's the red one.
Yes.
That's the
the
gray
silver
one. Yeah. So this doesn't really fit in the Knipex as easy. The red one doesn't. This just slides right in like it should because it's not oversized. And then the other thing with this is that you can get a whole level right here in the MP2X. So
there you have it.
Good Velcro when they're new.
You know what you should try? You should try a nice Weehaw multi-bit driver.
That's a nice driver.
It is. It's actually really ridiculously comfortable.
Okay. We got to get.
I'm just going to point this out to you. At 1 hour 18 minutes, you said I'm almost done.
Yeah.
We'll be out of here in a minute.
Well, we were getting to be almost done.
Tell me some brands to buy. The only stores by me sockets are Harbor Freight. Dude, get the Harbor Freight sockets. The Harbor Freight sockets aren't bad. Just cut out the middleman. Go right to Harbor Freight. I use the Pittsburgh Impact sockets. They're not the most durable, but they'll last you a good long time. Icon sockets are also very good. I don't know about what's the other one? Quinn.
Dude, I don't know. I just buy
terrible.
the Pittsburgh stuff and
Huskies are terrible.
Just buy the Pittsburgh stuff as an electrician. That's all you need.
You need more compact stuff. Rigid. Get rigid. Rigid subcompact line's the only subcompact or compact line worth buying into right now.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. All right, that's all we got. We're out of here. We're gonna go. I'm done. I'm officially done, which means I can start making videos now. Couldn't make videos without doing that. So.
And I can go to the bathroom.
You can. But yeah, there you go. So that's what we built. We put this wall. This wall was here. Now we have all this room for activities. And this wall's here. So now when you hold the camera like so, that's what you get. And we are right here at the edge of the table. Looks nice.
Me too, Tyler.
There we go. All right, we're out of here. See you guys. Thanks. Appreciate the support.
Belky.
Here. Where is it? Oh, it's upside down. They'll figure it out.
Belky. It's actually backwards. It's not upside down. It's just backwards. All right.
We'll see you guys later.
Maybe it was upside down.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
See you
Appreciate
guys.
it, Jacob. We'll see you later.